on RiverBender.com.
Then that time I went and said goodbye. Now I'm back and not ashamed to cry. Ooh, baby, here I am, signed, sealed, delivered.
Oh, 9/24, here we go, 9th day of November. No Lee Cox today. We got Michael in studio. How are we doing today, sir?
Well, I'm doing good. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, and you know, best wishes to Lee as she recovers. I know that she's probably a little stressed right now. Gentleman's Guide to
Oh, a little stress?
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Just a little.
Oh, I bet. And I really just, that's always tough, and I hate to hear that, but I'm glad that we're still talking Alton Little Theater today.
I know.
Lee Cox, you're in my prayers, and I heard you already directed Michael before you walked out of the door.
Oh, now you told on me.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't supposed to say that. This is exciting time for Alton Little Theater, man, because A Gentleman's Guide, it's been all over the place. I've seen it everywhere. And it seems like people are really excited about this performance.
Yeah, actually, that's a really good point, because for the first time since COVID, we have 4 of the nights sold out. And you did actually mention the Sunday matinees, but both of those are sold out.
Complete. Wow. I loved it. That's a good problem to have.
And when Thursday is sold out, and this actually tomorrow night is very close.
That's incredible. Well, and you know what? Don't just let me talk about A Gentleman's Guide to Love and Murder. You've heard me talk about it for 2 months. This is an exciting time because the studio series is getting ready to start, and this is incredible. Auditions on Saturday.
Yeah, the auditions start on Saturday, and this is for the Actors Studio. And Lee came up with this idea. Of course, she's always thinking. But the theater gets all kinds of plays sent to us. Plus, they look at constantly 20, 30, 40, 50 plays a year between all of the directors. And they'll find some plays that just don't quite meet the what we'll call main stage, because we take a look at the content, whether our audience will like it, and those kind of things. And not everything fits there, but there are still some really, really good plays out there.
Right.
And that's where she came up with the idea of doing the studio series, because she had found a couple plays that just fit in really well. And it's going to be a real challenge. But first of all, I want to get to the auditions on Saturday.
Because there's a lot to this.
And we're going to start at 9 o'clock, and my wife tells me we're going to be there till 2. But you can come at 9 o'clock anytime between that time. And we're going to have, we need people, we're looking for 15 to 20 people, ages 18 plus, all the way through. And people who are interested in, maybe haven't been on stage, but interested in trying out. Because it's in a repertory setup, which means these 15, 20 people, we got 3 plays coming. So these 15 to 20 people will be involved in, maybe not all of them, but 1 or 2 of them. Could be involved in all 3 of them. But the auditions are 10 to 2 on Saturday at the Alton Showplace, Alton Little Theater Showplace. And going to be cold readings, so Lee'll pick out things from the plays and have them read it.
Really cool. Well, this is unique to me because just hearing you say that about, perfect for somebody that maybe is interested in this, because, I mean, anyone that's ever had to walk across the curtain, because I always sell this with pro wrestling, everyone's Steve Austin until their music hits and they got to go out there in tights.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
So, for me to hear this, I mean, this is amazing, because for me, that someone that I told Lee before I am interested, this is really unique.
I was just going to say, I was going to put that in there. This is your shot.
This is actually, I might be over there, because this is cool. This is perfect, because the big stage with all of the shaboozis, like A Gentleman's Guide, that would be tough for anybody, let alone somebody that has no experience. This is perfect for someone to learn, pick it up, and go through the audition process alone is really important too.
Oh, absolutely. We find that that's one of the most important things. We always tell people, if they're interested, keep trying, because they'll learn every time they audition. And in this case, we have lots of availability. Well, lots of availability, but lots of things to do. And you know, if you've always kind of wanted, even if you've done it before, you want to get back into it, whatever the reason, we'd love to have you. It's like I said, it's kind of in a repertory kind of thing, and we've got the 3 plays that are going on, and the 3 plays are 2 Rooms by Lee Blessing. Now, Lee Blessing is a playwright who has several good, but this is a little gem that nobody does too often, and it actually only has 2 people in it.
Oh, wow.
2 rooms.
Oh, that makes sense now.
And it's about actually a prisoner of war and his wife, and they're in 2 rooms, and they imagine
Wow.
each other. It's very powerful.
That is very powerful.
And that is January 11th, 12th, and 13th. We're taking 3 weekends. January 18, 19, 20, and 21st is Red Jasper. Now, that's an original play.
Okay.
See, we get original plays sent to us from writers, from playwrights. And what happens is, one of the reasons we get that is before they can actually be produced by Samuel French or dramatists or any of those, they actually have to have it put on by a reputable theater. And they used to have about 3 of them was what they need. And we actually, Red Jasper is written by Michael Madden, and we have done a couple of his. And he is actually underwriting the series.
Oh, wow.
So he offered to do that. And it sounds kind of, but it's about cancer treatment. And but it's very well written. And it's a very beautiful play, one we're excited about. And then the last one is on January 26th, 27th, and 28th.
Is the 28th on a Sunday this year?
Yeah.
Oh, God, that's my birthday. My birthday always falls on the worst day.
You're on a Sunday.
Yeah.
What can we say? But this is the Elephant's Graveyard. And there's a kind of fun story here. I actually don't remember how Lee came. Oh, I guess it was with this play. She was looking, and it's based on a true story about the killing of an elephant down in Tennessee, a circus elephant. And don't want to give away too much, but
Right.
it was a circus elephant, and he actually killed his handler, and so they actually had a trial for him, and then they hung him. That's the only way they could
Oh, my gosh.
do this. The interesting thing is, we went down to Asheville, North Carolina, a couple of years ago, 2 years ago, and the little town that this happened in was about an hour and a half north. So we went up there, and actually the town, up until the COVID, had an annual elephant day, and actually they'd get the ceramic elephants, and people would paint them and have them all over town.
Really?
I think I've seen it done with pigs and something in some of the other states, but they had the elephants. But we were there on a Sunday, and so this town was pretty well shut down. But we were walking, and there was you could tell the restaurant where everybody was gathering on Sunday morning, and these group were outside, and we walked by and started talking to them, and we talked about that. And as soon as we mentioned that, they all said, "Oh no, we had nothing to do with this." they just, those people from, I don't remember where from, but they brought her down here because they had the equipment that they could do it with.
Oh my goodness.
But the play itself actually is really, really good, and is really, really moving.
Well, that's what I mean. This is what fascinates me, because, in all seriousness, when I think of an actor studio series, especially just how we kind of let in, this is a perfect opportunity for folks. Maybe you're interested in it, maybe you're not. Maybe you need to get reps back. These are intricate performances. This isn't.
They're not.
This isn't.
They're good. I mean, Red Jasper. Is
wow.
is powerful, and actually the Elephant's Graveyard is too. And what it is, see, we got 2 actors for 2 rooms, 4 actors. No, wait a minute. We need 4 actors for, there's more than the 2 people. 4 actors for 2 rooms, 5 for Red Jasper, and up to 18 for the, because it's a circus.
Yeah.
It's a circus. and speaking of circus, you got to remember too, we're doing this 3 weekends.
Yeah.
So we got sets that we got to work with.
Oh no.
And so that's why 2 rooms is going first, because it's basically a 2-room set. And then it's easy to move it to the Red Jasper because it's basically 2 locations too.
Gotcha.
And then moving it to the circus might be a little more difficult, but we are working. And that's the other thing too. The people who come out and be involved, if they want to be involved in working backstage and helping with, because we're going to need help making that transition,
Right?
Because it go boom, 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 and the actors have to need to be on stage a little while.
Yeah.
Opening night's not the night to be the first time to be on stage.
No.
Trust me. Trust me on that one. Because no matter how well you know it, you make that change, and it's like everything kind of goes out of your mind.
When those lights come on, man, it's a whole different feeling.
It's really, you've been doing it in the auditorium, and
Well, I'm going to get in trouble for saying this, but there's times whenever I'm doing the pro wrestling stuff, we'll go over a match, and by the time your music hits, you go, "Oh my God, what am I doing out here? I forgot everything."
oh yeah, oh yeah. That's the same kind of thing.
Is it really?
It's the same
This is
kind of
fascinating,
thing.
man.
It's the same kind of thing.
Well, and what I think's interesting about this is the way that you guys have to be streamlined in your organization, because you have 3 moving sets. I mean, you're going boom, boom,
oh yeah,
boom.
it's going to be boom, boom, and it's going to be a challenge.
Now, how does the auditions kind of go about with this? So whenever we have 2 rooms, whenever this is done on the 13th, what's the next week look like leading up into Red Jasper? Are you guys rehearsing those days leading up to
Yeah,
it?
actually, I'm glad you mentioned that, because I was going to mention rehearsals. Rehearsals are going to start the Tuesday after Thanksgiving
Oh, wow.
for all 3 of them. And the way Lee set it up is an hour and a half every night for each show, starting at 6:30 and goes an hour and a half. And so like if you're in 2 rooms, you're there at 6:30, and you do your rehearsal. And if you're in Red Jasper, you come an hour and a half later and do yours. And then if you're in the Elephant's Graveyard, it's the last one. It's going to be that. So every day, and she has it pretty much every day.
Yeah.
Every weekday.
Well, this is such great experience, too, because just hearing you about the backstage aspect, everyone's got to start somewhere, but sometimes people start off on the wrong foot, and it's not their fault. They go to a company, they might see something, not necessarily in theater, but it happens all the time in wrestling, where you go somewhere that you don't realize is not going to put you on the best path forward and really train you the right way you need to be trained. But with you guys, I mean, all the way down from the cast and directors to the production crew, stagehands, everybody is very good at what they do, and it's great learning experience.
Yes, it is, and that's the one part. It's like I can't tell you how many times we've had people, including me, working backstage or doing lights or something, and we'll say, "We'll get you on this." "Oh, we'll never do," and we can eventually.
We'll work you to it.
Not everybody, but I'd say 90% of them, we get them on stage one way or the other. Or they put themselves on stage, actually. Well, in my case, Lee says, "Mike, we need somebody to do this part. You're going to do this." "Okay." "Yes, dear."
It's never a boring day, is it?
Said, no, it is not.
So as this starts going, when we can get tickets now, correct?
Yes, you can purchase tickets.
Can you buy them all 3?
Yes, and we have it as a series. If you buy all 3 of them, it's $25.
Oh, wow.
Well, yeah, and that was the other part. We just wanted to make it accessible.
Yeah.
It's not just the people who are doing it, but it's the people who might be interested in seeing theater and don't always necessarily have the money to see it. So we're going to make it good for them, affordable for them. $25 for all 3 of them. And then if you just say, "No, I don't want to see this one, I don't want to see this one," $10.
That's amazing, because to me this is a perfect opportunity. There's so many younger couples that are starting. It's crazy, Michael. I think I'm one of the only few at my age in this area that's not married. I don't know. I just see everyone's getting married around here. It's really cool because this is a great way for individuals that don't maybe have the money to go pay the $90, $100 tickets over across the river and just watch some good performances. And it's also because to me, this is my thought on it. When I went the first time, I went, what's my responsibility as an audience member? You know what I'm saying? And it's a good learning, because if you've never gone to theater before and you want to try it out, this is a great way to kind of learn the ins and outs of the camaraderie and what's appropriate, what's not at the theater, because I had no idea. And then by the time I watched, Randy Manning's
the beer for breakfast.
Beer for breakfast. Oh my goodness! I think I almost had to go change pants because I was laughing that hard. It was just fun. Great. What's your favorite part about all of this with this studio series? Because this is something that has so many intricacies that there's so many things to take away from.
Yeah, I think it actually just the whole concept.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, we've talked a little bit about this, that if this works, if we feel we got it good, we may try something like this every year. Because we'd like to have that outlet for these little quirky little shows, because we run across shows that we really like, but we say, man, our audiences will not necessarily like this one. And this gives us an opportunity to put those on.
Really cool.
And the one comment too, the 2 Rooms doesn't have a Sunday matinee, and there's a reason, because we need that time to convert the.
Oh, gotcha.
Well, 2 reasons. Christy Doring, who is the drama teacher at Alton High School, she's actually directing that for us, and she's going to be out of town, so. Not that she has to be there by that time, but it's really, we need the time, and then we need the time too. But that's one thing I forgot to mention that Lee said to say. But Christy is taking on that one, and we're trying to get Christy to do some directing for us with her schedule at this high school. It's a little tough sometimes.
Well, she's great,
but we're gonna work that out. we're definitely gonna work that out. And the other thing about this is we are going to take 25% of the ticket sales for each show and donate it to a charity. So for Alton, for 2 Rooms, we're going to donate it to Alton High School Drama Club. For Red Jasper, we're going to donate it to Alton Cancer Center. They have provide support for cancer survivors. And then the wildlife.
Treehouse Wildlife.
Refuge over across the river for their elephant graveyard. So we're going to take, but actually, there is an elephant sanctuary down in middle of Tennessee, where all of these circus elephants, if they don't use them or whatever it is, they go there and they're out to pasture, so to speak. Out there.
Wow!
It's in the. I don't even remember what.
I had no idea.
But I know you. It's something until you really start digging. You don't know.
So all I can think about is this, like a good old country boy sitting there going, "Where'd all these damn elephants come from?"
And you can go visit the center and stuff. Although you really. They don't even let you interact with the elephants or anything. You can kind of see them a little bit. Yeah. But they said elephants just need their time and space.
Well, I've never understood that. Everyone always wants to get up to these wild animals, Yeah. I've never. Yeah. Hey, do you got a moment to stick around and hang out with me?
Sure.
9:43 is the time. Quick when we'll come back with Michael Cox next. Conversations continuing, and we'll find out even more about the Actor Studio series, The Gentleman's Guide to Love and Murder. How many tickets are left? We may never know.
Life's better when you're under our roof. That's because our expert agents will make you feel totally protected with the right auto and home coverage at the right price. Also, you can enjoy the dreams you've worked so hard to achieve. American Family Insurance.
You won't find a better health club than Nautilus Fitness Center. More cardio, more free weights and equipment, more classes, a swimming pool, and more. If you're serious about your health and want to make a change, then stop thinking about it and visit Nautilus Fitness Center on Industrial Drive in Alton. Don't fall for the hype you get from the other health clubs. Nautilus is the Riverbend's premier health club. Has been for years and will be for years to come. Get to Nautilus Fitness Center and get started on a healthier new you.
RiverBender Radio has built 3 great new stations just for you in the Riverbend. The Eagle, the Riverbend's classic rock station. The Bridge, hit music for the Riverbend. And The River, today's country, and all your favorites. Check them out today at RiverBender.com.
You're listening to Our Daily Show with CJ Nasello on RiverBender.com. A little bit of air supply at 9:45. And a lot of Michael. How are we doing?
We're doing fine. I'm having fun.
You know, this is really cool. A little bit of your stand-in role as Lee
That's
Cox.
Right. I'm usually the supporting cast, but because of that, I know a lot, so it's okay.
Well, and you know, we were just talking a little bit more about Just a Gentleman's Guide, and I was just saying how incredible it is that you guys have sold, had a pretty good ticket turnout so
Yes, we
far.
have.
But hey, what are you doing on Saturday? Going to A Gentleman's Guide to Love and Murder. I figured it out for you. You don't
There
have
you
to
go.
give me any extra money or any extra praise. But Saturday's show still available for tickets?
Yes, both of them.
So let's get them sold out, and let's add to that matinee. You can't even walk in the door. I can't even get it on Sunday. That's how sold
Nope.
out it is.
No, you can't.
With that being said, we were talking backstage, and when Lee was on a couple of weeks ago with Brandt, we were talking about all the just ins and outs of this musical, because there are, I mean, how many can you even count on your hands, toes, fingers, and anything else you want to throw out there?
It's just amazing, and the lighting is just challenging, and we've got a new gal doing lighting for us, and she's doing a marvelous job.
It makes or breaks a show.
And she's done a really good job. Megan's done a really nice job of working with it. The music of this show is very difficult too, and we have got 4 of the best singers and they just do a really great job. And it's amazing when people come to see it, they're going to see all kinds. This actually takes place, probably there's 10 or more scene changes takes place in different areas. So how we do that, how we get the stuff on and off. Brandt's costumes alone, Brandt plays 9 different characters or something like that. And it takes 3 of us. I got volunteered for that.
Yeah, I was about to ask you guys.
It takes 3 of us to dress him. And sometimes he has like 20 or 30 seconds. So we actually had a very, very talented and wonderful gal make the costumes for him. And they all zip up.
Oh, that's incredible.
So, and he's got his base pants, and then his coat and shirt and tie and everything's all sewn in together. And so we zip him up, and
That is incredible.
And it's amazing how we have you learn to orchestrate it.
Yeah.
You learn to orchestrate it, and that's what we do. And then backstage, all of the different scene setups are where the cast does it.
Really?
They all they all have an assignment, and they all make that movement, and they all do it. So, and it's just amazing. And actually, you got to choreograph that process. People don't realize that.
Yeah.
But to get in and out and everything like that. And particularly when we've got a table and we got to get 5 chairs around it, and people are bringing other stuff in. So it's amazing. And and it's taken us until like, we're finally getting it. Last night, I think it went probably the best that it has been. So people don't understand sometimes what it takes to put on this show. It's not just the actors.
No.
I mean, they're really important. But, you don't have your lighting, you can't see them.
Mm-hmm. Well, and
you
that's
don't have
the thing.
your music, you can't see them.
Well, I keep telling people, it's like, the big thing people always take for granted is the production crew, because it makes or breaks it. If you're out there on stage and everything's going right and boom, lighting mishap, or boom, wrong soundtrack plays, you just killed the entire momentum of your performance. So to have this, and then like you said, the art form of getting everybody to move in and out.
And it really is an art form.
Yeah.
And it really is because you've really got to work with it. And it's just kind of, and there's a lot of people who just like to do that, which is fine, because we always can use that.
We salute you if you like to do it.
Stage managing is, and there's a lot of people who that's all they want to do, and they do a really good job.
Wow.
You really got to kind of be organized to do it.
Well, I really think you have to be made for it, because if you aren't, I mean, you
gotta be able to. And actually, our neighbors moved in from San Diego, and we started talking to them. And Hank has had sound and lighting experience. He's running our sound for us, and his wife Samantha has worked backstage before, and she's very organized, and so she's helping us out. She's one of the. She's the 3 people help Brant get dressed, and she's one of them. And she's marvelous because she's got that mindset. She can organize stuff, and she's just been a godsend. So both of them have. We've really enjoyed introducing them to the theater. So
that's just, how long ago did they move in?
They've been here about 6 months, I guess, maybe.
How cool is that to welcome somebody in and coming in the neighborhood?
When you live next door to us,
you're going to get volunteered.
Yeah, it happens.
Let's circle back to the Actor Studio series. This is the first time you guys are doing this. This is the brainchild of the one and only Lee Cox, and this is really unique. I mean, just the opportunities for the community to come out, and if they don't want to, maybe they don't go, hey, because I did this, Michael. I went, I don't want to be the guy that claps at the wrong time. Do I have the proper theater etiquette? This is a learning time for everybody. If you want to go to the theater the first time, if you're a younger person that has never gone, this is perfect.
It's a perfect time because it's inexpensive.
Yeah,
it's not a time. So parents out there, if you have kids who's really interested in theater, this might be a chance for them to go see something.
And then let's talk about the audition. So this starts at 10 a.m. It runs until 9 a.m. It runs I promise I do get paid for a living. It starts at 9 a.m. It runs until 2 p.m. Saturday.
2. We should be there until that. Usually, sometimes because of people's schedules, but actually most of the people show up right at 9. Or right at the beginning.
Is that way they get it out of the way and aren't worried about it?
Yeah, I think that really has. But we will be there. And I think, and Lee will be there too. May have her in a wheelchair, but she'll be there.
Well, I know that she's hurting, and I hope she recovers well. And I know if Lee, you're watching this, or if you're doing what you should be doing and sleeping.
No, I think she's sleeping, but that's okay.
Good. She needs to sleep.
She's not watching.
No, she needs to sleep. I really hope the recovery goes well. But this is take me through the audition. So is it how long do those normally last? Those just individuals. If I'm coming up to audition for Elephant's Graveyard,
I'd say probably. Depends upon how many people show.
Okay.
And but figure an hour or 2.
Okay. And now, if I'm just going up, how long does each person get?
Lee will have, and I'm not sure how she's going to do this one. She hasn't. That's actually one thing we haven't talked about. Since we've got 3 different shows,
right?
I imagine it's a possibility that you will read from each one of them, or 1 or 2 of them, possibly.
Really cool.
And so that'll all depend. And usually she picks a a section, and if there's 2 or 3 characters in it, she'll pick 2 or 3 people and they'll go for it.
That's really cool. Well, and Michael, out of all the years that you and Lee have been together and been a part of Alton Little,
For a long time.
what is there ever been a highlight, a show or any time? Because you've had so much fun. I just talking with you. There's something new every day. But has there been one that you just kind of look back on and go, that was a shaboozy of so,
No, I can't say a favorite or one. And particularly over the last few years, like Beauty and the Beast and Shrek and those. I mean, those were big shows too.
Yeah.
That actually years ago, people in the theater when we were the kids said, "Oh no, we can't do that because it's too big." And actually, this one not every community theater can do this.
No.
'Cause this one is so huge. And actually, the music is very difficult. It's just impossible to do. And the way we put it on, I think it works well. But there's a lot to it. So it's something.
It's something. There you go. It's a shaboozy that you need to be a part of. Get your tickets for Saturday, November the 11th, and then what is the Saturday? 18th. 18th, because the 19th is the matinee.
Oh, there are some tickets open on Friday the 17th. Too.
Oh, well, there you go. There's a couple opportunities. There are some straggling tickets left, but it sounds like this is going to be pretty well attended, huh?
I think so, yes.
But now the next step is making sure the Actors Studio series is well attended, and we get everybody out to open auditions coming up on Saturday at 9 a.m. until 2 p.m. at Alton Little Theater Showplace. And what are you looking forward to the most? Is it the performances or is it the auditions?
Oh, I like the performance
better,
but auditions are challenging.
Yeah,
and actually, in our student classes, we teach them how to audition.
That's huge.
Because that's where you make your impression. And a couple of the kids we had this last summer have tried out for some things, and they've said, "Oh man, you really helped it. I really was able to do it."
That's
and
incredible.
Do it well. And so learning how to audition is good. And again, if you're interested and never have tried it, come to one. And even if you don't get it, you'll learn something and you'll get the idea, and it will come. And if you really want to do it, you'll get to the point where you can.
Absolutely. And to buy tickets for the Actors Studio series, you can do that on altonlittletheater.org online, or just call the box office at 618-462-3205, but especially Saturday and the 17th and 18th. We need you there because I'm going to be there. I want to see you. A Gentleman's Guide to Love and Murder. You can get your tickets by calling the box office or altonlittletheater.org. Michael, you were a great fill-in, stand-in.
Thank you.
Whatever we call it, it was fun, man. Thanks for stopping by.
I enjoyed it. Thanks.
We'll take a quick one, and we'll come back. Top of the hour rolls around the corner next in downtown Alton.